Let me ask you a challenging but honest question. Why do some men, after marrying the woman they once chased with all their heart, end up cheating? Is it because men are naturally unfaithful? Or could it be that somewhere along the way, the bond between husband and wife weakened without them realizing it? Imagine this. You gave him your love, your loyalty, and your trust, yet he still wandered. It's painful, right? Have you ever found yourself lying in bed next to him, filled with anxiety about whether he's happy with you? Do you catch yourself scrolling through his phone, not because you really want to, but out of fear? That nagging feeling in your gut, worrying that someone else might catch his eye? Imagine flipping that fear into pure confidence. What if you could become so captivating and essential to him that the thought of cheating never even crossed his mind? So stick around to the end, because today, we're diving into how to make that a reality. Welcome back to the Passion Bond. I'm so glad you're here. If you're new, this is the space where we move beyond surface-level relationship tips and dive deep into creating unbreakable emotional connections. If you're ready to secure your relationship's future, you're in the right place. Subscribe to the channel and don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any of our transformative content. Now let's be real. Cheating isn't just about sex. For many men, it is when they stop feeling emotionally or physically connected to their wives. And most women don't even notice the cracks until it's too late. The fear of infidelity is one of the most painful and isolating fears a woman can face. It can make you feel insecure, paranoid, and powerless. You might be asking yourself, what does she have that I don't? Or, what am I doing wrong? You might be trying everything, checking in, getting angry, pleading, but feeling like you're pushing him further away. The problem isn't that you're not enough. The problem is that the connection, which had the magnetic pull that once defined your relationship, has faded. But here's the secret. You have the power to reignite it. This isn't about controlling him. It's about captivating him. It's about making your relationship so fulfilling that he never feels the need to look elsewhere. 1. The art of self-presentation, dressing and neatness. Dressing, keep his eyes on you. Men are visual creatures and what they see often influences their feelings. Your external presentation is the first layer of your magnetic pull. It's not about being a supermodel, it's about pride and self-respect. When you take care of your appearance, you send two powerful messages to the world. I value myself, and to your husband, you are worth the effort. This isn't about dressing for him, it's about presenting the best version of yourself, which in turn makes him feel proud to be with you. Neatness, more than looks. It's not just about makeup or clothes. Men notice cleanliness, your body, your environment, and even the way you present yourself. A neat woman reflects order, confidence, and self-respect, creates an environment of peace and order, a sanctuary he wants to come home to. Think about Sarah. After having kids, she lived in yoga pants and old t-shirts. She felt unattractive and started to notice her husband's eyes and comments drifting towards put-together women. One day, she decided to wear clothes that made her feel good. She put on a beautiful blouse and a pair of fitted jeans and her hair with care. When she stepped into the living room, her husband looked up and said, "You look nice today." She didn't do it for him, she did it for her. Her confidence began to glow, and in turn, her husband's attention returned to her. Sometimes a little self-investment can reignite the love we already have. Many women after marriage often become comfortable and forget that men still want to be impressed. Wear that outfit that makes you feel confident and beautiful to surprise him. Let him see the woman he fell in love with, not just the caretaker of the home. Also, maintain neatness, not just for him, but for you. When you look fresh, your confidence grows, and your husband will feel proud to call you his woman. 2. Self-confidence, the glow that attracts men. Love women who carry themselves with confidence. When you doubt yourself too much, it may unconsciously push him away. But when you love yourself, he can't help but love you even more. Insecurity is a relationship killer. It leads to a constant need for validation, jealousy, and control, which pushes people away. True self-confidence comes from knowing your worth independently of your relationship. What are you good at? What are your passions? When you have a life and an identity you're proud of, you stop worrying about losing him because you know you'll be okay regardless. This isn't arrogance, it's quiet assurance. And it makes him think, I am so lucky to have this incredible woman. I can't risk losing her. Invest in yourself. Pick up that hobby you dropped. Go out with your friends. Pursue a career goal. Your happiness is your responsibility. When you are full of joy and purpose, you become a light he is naturally drawn to, not a void he feels pressured to fill. When you shine, your husband sees you as irreplaceable. 3. The foundation of everything, respect. If a man feels disrespected at home, he will unconsciously seek respect elsewhere. Your respect is his oxygen. When he feels disrespected, ignored, or belittled, he starts shutting down emotionally. You may not mean it, but small things like cutting him off when he talks, mocking his decisions, or comparing him to another man can deeply wound him. Respect means valuing his opinions, trusting his decisions, and appreciating his efforts, especially in front of others. It means not emasculating him or mocking his ideas. It's about speaking to his strengths, not his weaknesses. When a man feels truly respected by his woman, he feels like a king, and a king protects his queen fiercely. He will have no desire to seek validation from another woman because he's getting the ultimate validation from you. Catch him doing something right and acknowledge it. Honey, thank you for fixing that. I knew you could figure it out. I really respect the way you handled that situation at work. Speak his respect language. It's more powerful than you can imagine. Even when you disagree, speak with respect. Men feel honored at home. They rarely look outside for validation. 4. The strategic extension. Respect his family. This one is often overlooked, but it matters deeply. Men are connected to their families, and how you treat his family is a direct reflection of how you respect him. His family is a part of his identity. When you criticize his mother, make fun of his father, or create drama with his siblings, you are criticizing a core part of him. It creates a loyalty conflict that breeds deep resentment. Showing respect for his family, even if you don't always like them, is one of the highest forms of honor you can give. Maya and her mother-in-law never got along. She'd constantly complain to her husband, Tom, putting him in the middle. It created a wall between them. One day, Maya decided to shift her strategy. She started asking about his mom, sent a birthday card, and offered to host a family dinner for him. She didn't become her best friend, but she showed respect. Tom noticed immediately. The tension in his shoulders disappeared. He felt that Maya was finally on his team, and his gratitude and connection to her deepened immensely. You don't have to be best friends, but be cordial, be kind, and never force him to choose. Be the bigger person. He will see it, and he will love you more for it. 5. The bridge of understanding, communication. Most affairs don't start in the bedroom. They begin in the vacuum of poor communication. Your husband doesn't just want your body, he wants your attention, your listening ear, and your support. Communication is not just talking, it's about connecting. It's about creating a safe space where both of you can be vulnerable without fear of judgment. It's listening to understand, not to respond. It's sharing your own heart without accusation. When your man feels heard and understood by you, he doesn't need to turn to another woman to feel seen. Try this tonight. Instead of asking, "How was your day?" ask, "What was the best part of your day?" Or, "What's something that challenged you today?" And then listen. Hold his hand, make eye contact, create a moment of connection without any distractions. 6. The ultimate intimacy, give him your body. Physical intimacy is the unique language of a married couple that says, "We are one." It is a powerful reinforcer of your exclusive bond. When you neglect it, your husband may feel unwanted. This goes far beyond just a physical act. Giving your body is about vulnerability, trust, and total acceptance. It's about being present and passionate. When your intimate life is thriving, it creates a secret world that only the two of you share. It's a powerful antidote to temptation, because no casual encounter can compete with the depth of connection you offer. I once heard a man admit, "I didn't cheat because I didn't love my wife. I cheated because she never touched me anymore." Painful but true. Initiate intimacy this week. Wear something that makes you feel desirable. Focus on connection, not performance. Reclaim this sacred space as yours and yours alone. Men love women who initiate it too, not only the other way around. 7. Support him, be his safe place. Every man battles silent wars you may never fully see. Work stress, financial pressure, and insecurities. He needs a woman who stands beside him, not against him. His home should be his recharge station. Supporting him means being his biggest cheerleader. Believe in his dreams, even the crazy ones. Encourage him when he fails. Celebrate his wins like they're your own. When a man knows he has a partner who has his back no matter what, he will move mountains for you and will never want to jeopardize that unwavering support. Text him in the middle of the day to say, "I'm proud of you," or "I believe in you." These small acts of support build a fortress around your relationship. Let him know you are his partner in every battle of life. When you stand by him, he won't seek comfort elsewhere. 8. The spark of surprise. Buy him a gift and take him out. Men may not always say it, but they love being spoiled too. A small gift, a planned outing, or even a surprise date night can remind him how special your bond is. Never stop dating your husband. Familiarity is comfortable, but novelty is exciting. Remember the thrill when you were first dating? You planned surprises, you got dressed up, you focused entirely on each other. You can reclaim that. Buying him a gift for no reason, something that says, "I was thinking of you," or taking him out on a surprise date breaks the routine and reminds him that you are not just his wife, you are still the fun, exciting woman he fell in love with. Plan one surprise for him this month. It doesn't have to be expensive. Get tickets to a game he'd like. Plan a hike to a spot he loves, or even just his favorite dessert. The effort shows he is still worth pursuing. 9. Cooking. A secret language of love food has a powerful way of connecting hearts. Believe it or not, many men bond through meals. It's not about being a chef, it's about effort. Think of your husband coming home after a long, stressful day. He walks in, and the aroma of his favorite dish fills the house. That moment tells him, "She thought of me." She cares to learn his favorite meal, add your special touch, and watch how his appreciation grows. A man who feels cared for at the table is less likely to search for comfort elsewhere. Ladies, look at me. This journey is not about changing who you are to keep a man. It is about becoming the highest version of yourself, a woman of confidence, grace, and love. A woman who is so full of light that she naturally illuminates her relationship. You have the power to build a bond so strong, so passionate, and so deeply connected that the outside world fades away. It starts and ends with you. Your self-love, your respect, your choice to engage deeply. When you focus on being the partner you want to have, you inspire him to become the partner you deserve. Now it's your turn. Which of these steps will you start practicing today? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if this video spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share, and subscribe to The Passion Bond for more powerful insights that can transform your love life. Remember, you have the power to make your husband see only you. Stay strong, stay confident, and keep your passion bond alive.